food channels may have officially snapped. And by that, I mean they've lost their mind. It may be time for YouTube to step up and throttle these channels because they're getting a little bit too many views for comfort. Also, goats.
Goats.
All that and more this time on Vibeout. You know, Sarah, sometimes in life, you just gotta say F it and buy a goat. See, goats won't front. He pulled up, but backed out of the lobby. He does not want the smoke. Deadmau5 needs to come get his son.
This is me when I with my boyfriend and he comes back at me full throttle, ready to end my existence. Goats are pretty much the loudest creatures. Grandmas seem to have superpowers when it comes to making cookies and taking care of children. But there's one power you guys haven't yet accounted for.
Grandma is a skinny legend for being able to fit down the toilet like that. She said, wee.
Honestly, how do you guys keep getting your grandmas to do this stuff? Every TikTok I see is a grandma now. Why are they agreeing with you to do this?
Vibe check. So remember that one guy from American Idol or X Factor, was it? Do we have even a hint as to what the is happening right now? Is it a bald joke? Is his head the cream of the ice cream? Is Howie just going through it? Are you okay, Howie?
Howie Mandel actually has severe OCD and he's like a huge germaphobe. So you guys don't have any idea how hard this probably was for him to do. Imagine a germaphobe being like, I'm just gonna put ice cream on my head. Make sure you're extra thankful for this Thanksgiving, guys.
Wait, why?
Just in case.
A little bit. Stop recording it.
Is this how it ends? While we all give thanks? It is just so hard to process what is going on. Everything just happens so suddenly. That dude is dead serious. Look at this.
Stop recording it.
Turn that off, dog. The house is about to go down.
My mans was not having it when that camera came out. It's just funny that even as adults, millennials require parental supervision.
So how good are you guys at playing dead? The IRL equivalent of the laughing crying emoji? An actual carcass? Who is to say?
He's so cute.
Wholesome content. Not only that, but these kinds of birds will often sing and talk and cuss you out. They're a great pet to keep you on the edge of your feet. That is one talented looking bird.
Birds are underrated pets. So cute, so smart. They won't pee on your floor. They won't scratch your sofa. And most importantly, they will hand you a fake little gun. Memes of YouTube.
Today on Memes of YouTube, we will be talking about food channel. Many food channels on YouTube post content in a very similar fashion to DIY channels. Like everyone's favorite, 5 Minute Craft and Troop Troop.
Troop Troop.
Vibrant colors, plastic pastel set. What's not to love?
I can name a few things.
Don't be fooled. It's not just the set that's plastic with these food channels.
I'm sure you guys have seen the stuff they do in the food industry to make food look more appetizing. Stacking things underneath food to make them look more perky, more glossy, more delectable.
Or even gobstopping.
But what's it do?
Can't you see? It makes everlasting gobstoppers.
Did you say everlasting gobstoppers?
That's right.
But today we've actually managed to find the embodiment of gluttony, a human vacuum, which goes by the name Joey's World Tour. On this channel, there's a guy who sits in his car eating food, which is like, yeah, whatever. Every one of these weird channels does that. But Joey's World Tour is far worse, far more diabolical. In a majority of Joey's videos, his mouth is mostly wide open while he's eating food. He doesn't even really chew properly. He'll often talk while he's chewing. It's actually pretty putrid.
Why is he eating it like that?
Partner-wise, I taste
What part of this is a review?
Joey's videos all start differently, but also the same.
Hi everyone, this is Joe for Joey's Super Cool Food Reviews. I'm back. What is Joe for Joey's Super Cool Food Reviews? I'm back.
Joey appears to live in some sort of facade with this less than comforting, zany, and disingenuously happy-go-lucky attitude. And the
Yeah, so apparently just
the
don't
royalty-free.
use.
I need a minute.
You guys always do this to him. Why can't you just stop using it? He literally can't take it.
Perhaps the biggest criticism you can give to Joey's World, ulterior to Leafy's "What the f is this? This is literally the worst thing," is that Joey's World does not actually give a well-informed review like the gentleman on the Report of the Week, for example.
Well, the chicken is alright. It could be a little more flavorful. I was expecting a little bit more out of it, especially considering the price and the way they kind of make it look.
Or any food review channel for that matter.
So I'm really pumped up about it coming out because the chicken wars are on, everyone. The chicken wars. Can everybody say chicken wars?
Like the toy and DIY channels, childish demeanor is in full effect here. And Joey seems to refer to his audience as if every single person watching was a small child.
I wonder what option Joey will select for his videos with the introduction of the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act.
So let's see what this sandwich is all about. This is what she looks like. Beep, 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 beep.
Man is playing Space Invaders with Duncan's new sausages.
Well,
Let me put you on the chalkboard.
I'm not digging this at all.
What did you think that piece of processed re-microwave oven sausage would taste like, Joey? Please, do tell.
One issue I have so far with this channel is the fact that he is reviewing foods that literally come frozen, that these restaurants heat up. I worked at Starbucks. If you're getting a Starbucks breakfast sandwich, that comes frozen and they heat it up in an oven. There's really nothing to review. It's all trash.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they dropped the ball on the sausagey thing.
He just kind of vaguely describes each of the things from these fast food chains.
It's really good. And I know what everybody's thinking. Hey, Joey, this is good. Popeye's chicken. I think it's just as good. That's a bold statement, Joey.
Which, you don't even hear that until about halfway through a full video of watching Joey just stuff his face.
Nice little tomato falling out the side.
Another thing you'll see on Joey's channel is he'll oftentimes go on these long tangents where he reiterates the obvious, and then it's just cutting to him sitting in his car making childish noises for the rest of the time.
The points and the things that he tells you, they're not really interesting, and his charisma is widely undermined by the fact that he just doesn't have any manners, ensuring that we, the viewers, are hearing all of the sounds of all the juices.
Yummy.
Like, come on, dog. You're supposed to make the food look good. I want to throw up after seeing you talk and chew with your mouth open, full of triple stacked burgers. This was not what Chef Ramsay envisioned for the perfect burger.
That
is a burger to die for.
This channel has managed to amass 413,000 subscribers when it's just Joey disgustingly sitting there and eating with his mouth open. We're a little bit concerned that these videos are being suggested by YouTube's browse features. In addition to food review channels, another culprit of the food genre is food recipe channels. You guys know those like massively circulating, quick baking tutorial videos that you see on like every Facebook newsfeed? Well, another channel we have today is How to Cook That.
Here we have an actual culinary professional shedding light on the truth on one of the largest followed recipe YouTube channels, So Yummy. They have a following of around 7 million subscribers.
This is huge, this channel. So it's got to be good, right? Because YouTube recommends good content, quality content is king. Good videos get views.
Ah, if only that were the case.
YouTube only surfacing good content? Wow, that's a world I would love to live in.
Amazing.
Let's look at the first video on their channel. This one has 36 million views, and I think looking at that, it's one of their most viewed videos. So let's watch this one. So they take ice cream, that's a lot of ice cream. Melt it over a double boiler. Wouldn't it have been easier to melt that in the microwave rather than over a double boiler? Anyway. Okay, let's try that.
So as you can see, that didn't work at all. They put out this video saying that if you do this, you can make this icing, and she did this. A culinary freaking expert does it and just gets that gross ice cream soup that you get whenever it melts. Like, these people are blatantly lying.
It just reminds me of like the DIY stuff. Is this necessary? Probably not. Are there other things that you can buy that are far better than this? Probably.
Yeah.
Where does creativity become stupidity?
YouTube.
Okay, so basically you take some basil, chop it up, put it in a bowl with more basil, chuck it in the microwave for 60 seconds, take it out, and theirs is magically dried basil. Mine is still damp and soft, warmed basil. Let me put it in again. Now it's fairly dry, but it doesn't look anything like theirs does, and it doesn't taste or smell of basil anymore. Oh wait, I think I must have missed a really important step in this recipe. Let me just do that. There we go. Now we can put that in the microwave, pull it out, and dried basil.
So she rolls up the basil, they tell you to put it into the microwave, and then it'll dry out into dry basil, which is often used in cooking. So she does it, but then she pulls hers out and it's still soggy and gross. So she puts it in again, still soggy and gross. So she says, I missed this step, and takes literal dried basil from her cupboard, pours it in the bowl, and takes it out of the microwave like they did in the video, because they totally lied. Like, that does not work.
Gummy bear hacks. This is going to be useful. This doesn't even look like it would work. I'm going to try it. My spoon can't get into the gummy part. How am I going to get this out without breaking the glass?
It is absolutely bonkers to me that such a monumental amount of profit is being made from false recipes.
These channels are really just content farms, which are putting real content creators lower on the totem pole.
But when you're putting out that much content, it's gonna be seen because of the algorithm.
Let's stop advertising this junk, start advertising our videos. Hey, it's not too late to subscribe to youtube.com/Vibeout. I'll give you 3 reasons why you should subscribe right now. Number 1,
We make you laugh.
Number 2,
We have Bob.
I'm literally dead.
Number 3, follow our Twitter.
Please.
Are you sold?
Works, yeah. Again, the same video. That's another thing about this channel is they only put up 3 minutes of new footage and then they just reshuffle and repeat old footage so they can extend the video out to be 10 or 14 minutes, which is what content farms do.
Why come up with original recipes when you can just skip 5 steps and make them look easier for your viewers?
You should have listened to Angel Mommy and took 3 steps back.
Take 5 steps back and you got an iPhone charger.
Then you just put fun, upbeat music in the background and recycle all of your old videos that you've already posted over and over and over again until it's 10 minutes long and it qualifies for monetary gain.
10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
Uh-oh, I think that's actually against YouTube's terms of service. We don't really know what's going on with the food community on YouTube, and I've seen these pages on Instagram and Facebook, like you said, but Filthy Frank has got some words of wisdom in saying it might just be time to stop.
It's time for the news. Get over it.
Welcome back to the news.
Ignition sequence start.
Send news.
This just in.
Drake responds to getting booed off stage. Jokes he signed a 10-year Camp Flog Gnaw residency. Sorry, kid. See you every single year till you are 30. That is a clap back.
Can I get some ice for that, burn?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, all the little flower, and I am a Tyler, the Creator fan, but, like, disrespectful, guys. I'm not a fan of Drake, no hate, but I would not boo an artist off of stage.
Tyler goes on a massive tirade. I'm not gonna even attempt to read all of this, but he goes on to say that the people were acting in a way that reminds him or is reminiscent of what an actual mob mentality is, where they just kind of band together like a herd of sheep and just increase the amount of negativity in the air. It's a show. KSI beat Logan Paul. During the press conference, Logan decided to try and humiliate KSI by giving him a random pop math quiz.
What is 7 times 8? What are you gonna do? What is 7 times 8?
Dr. Lou Moret scores the contest 56-55 for the winner by split decision.
Well, guys, get ready. Classic 2000s show are on Disney Plus. That shit's only $7. Are you hyped about this? You want to watch Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, the original Lady and the Tramp? That's on there.
Pokemon Sword and Shield are the best Pokemon games in years, according to The Verge.
Woo!
It's an open world Pokemon game, what's not to love? Eminem sides with Chris Brown and Rihanna Assault on newly leaked verse. As you guys know, Rihanna and Eminem have collaborated on previous music. Also in the news. Spotify's Magic Leap app will change playlists as you change rooms. If you've ever wanted to go into your favorite room, hear a certain song, now you can.
Yeah, now you can go while listening to Eye of the Tiger. So there it is, guys. This is very close news to my heart, people. The internet reacts to the new Sonic movie redesign. Now, as you all know, the original design was very terrifying. Sonic fans, including myself, were enraged. But they have gotten the redesign done because of Tyson Hesse. It looks great. He tweeted, "Honored to have been brought in to lead the design on the new Sonic movie. Working with Jeff and the other modelers, riggers, texture fur artists, and animators in LA, London, and Vancouver was a thrill I'll never forget." He also does the animations to Sonic Mania, an amazing artist. So thank this man because he saved the fandom.
Thanks for watching another episode of Vibeout.
Keep sending us stuff.
Follow our Twitter.
I've seen some of you follow the Twitter. Some of you have messaged us. We dig that. Also, we have an Instagram. That's fun. We also have our personals, which should be right there, and maybe right here. Vibeout!